Good morning, 8th graders. Today's video is going to be shorter than Tuesday's. I just want to review a couple things that I noticed from the work that you guys sent me on Tuesday, and just make sure that everyone is following their schedule that you received in your folder on Friday. Those have your daily activities in it, and so each day it tells you which activity, lets you know what days I'm sending videos, so make sure you're following along with that, okay? For today's video, the activity you should be doing is the 5.1D. In each group, it tells you how many questions you need to be doing. It's more work on being able to identify functions. And one thing I was noticing on Tuesday and yesterday is that there's some confusion around the idea that we say when we have something like this, and we're mapping it onto another set. I noticed that some people were saying it was only a function if there's only one line from each part. So if it looked like this, they said yes, that was a function. But if it looked like this, a lot of people said that was not a function because these two values were going to the same number. And I want you to remember that to be a function, it only says that every input has only one output. So if I look at each of these inputs, do they only have one output? So does 1 only have one number it goes to? Does 2 only have one number it goes to? Does 3 only have one number it goes to? And a good way to test that, and I had sent this back to some of you, was to take this idea and put it on a graph. So if I was to graph these values, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and it says 1 goes to 4, it says 2 goes to 4, and 3 goes to 6. Okay, and we talked about the idea of a vertical line test. So if I was to, let me pick a color here. If I was to go through and draw these vertical lines that can, from each input, is there one dot on each of those lines? Or is there, you could think of it, is there less than 2 lines? Right? Because if I also had a 4 here and I drew a line, it's okay that there's not a dot on that one, but we want to make sure that there isn't more than one dot on every line. So it passes that vertical line test. So it is showing that every input has only one output on its line. It can have less than one, but it can't have more than one. So it is okay when you're mapping if they go to multiple. What you can't have is this. So if these are my inputs, okay, and this is what this is showing. This shows me, well, 2 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3. So if I was to graph that, okay, it says 2 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, and 3 goes to 3. If I do my vertical line test, I have to ask myself, do each of my input lines have one or less dots on it? Well, if I look at this line, I have 2 dots. So that's showing me this input has more than one output. So this would not be a function. But again, this can be a function. So we're just looking for every input to have one output. The other thing I want you guys to do, either on your computers or on your phones, I need you to be downloading Zoom. What I'm going to start doing when you guys have questions is I'm going to send you a link so that we can do a video chat. I think some of you, it's going to be better if you visually are going through doing it with me than just me trying to talk you through it over the phone. So I just need to make sure you are doing that. And please make sure that you're constantly checking your email and keeping up on looking at the Math Haiku page for any information and making sure you're staying up to date on things. I hope this was helpful. And if you guys have questions, send me an email and we can set up a time to do a video chat. Have a great day, guys. Bye.